never stood a chance.
It seems that you have met your end. What a pity. You know, I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. You know, it's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there, and not easy to get down either, and not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all sorts of things. You're young, you're vibrant, you have that sort of pep in your step. It reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a nice picnic one day. I believe it was summer. No, perhaps it was... Was it the fall? Yes. It was the fall because the leaves had turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. Why does everything have to be a story? I said to him. He just looked at me and he said, well, you said you had a story. And, he was quite right. I did, in fact. I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations, I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, then there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with absolutely no end in sight. So, it's good to be mindful that when you tell someone that you're about to tell a story, that you have something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is tantamount to asking them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And, well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But, even then, it might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was quite a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea. Yar, who touched me bird? Yar, who touched me bird? Well, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. I'm glad it's not me. It reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Oh, wait, was I on the right or left? Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville, "Friend, those birds are frozen." And he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. And then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, "You might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in." To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in, considering that the birds were frozen. So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, "Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen?" To which he responded, "The breadcrumbs are not frozen." Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds. In hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, "Why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen?"
I hate this
He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, and this is what I said to him, I said, "Orville, the
this is what I
birds may
said
be
to him. I
dead."
said, "This is what I said." He's done. Oh my god. 2 minutes. You appear in your office poised to attack on your Freddy mask. I can have a reason for my Freddy mask now. No. Yeah, he's the most annoying, I know. Damn it. Damn it. No. No.
Forward you back
voice is fire. His voice is so fire. All of the Nightmare animatronics voices are so fire. 3 is better in my opinion. I forgot about him. Nightmarion's voice is my favorite. I don't care. His voice is so fire.
Hey, down here.
No.
Hello.
Damn it. I gotta play Claw when I'm playing this game. Cause all the vents are the D-pad. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about it. Dang it. I couldn't move fast enough.
The fearful reflection of what you have created.
Was he good?
It's because of just the most, bro. You gotta be so focused on keeping every single one of them occupied, and then whenever you don't keep them occupied, you get payback for it. I am just getting. I'll try. It doesn't give me no.
Yard, how may I be of service to ya?
I wanted.
I couldn't see him because of Nightmarion. Oh my god. Jesus Christ!
know real pain?
Mm-hmm.
Clapperman. Clapperman gives you trauma.
Are you sure?
He gives you trauma. Try Clapperman. He gives you straight trauma. No, doesn't.
Okay, then I don't want to hear it. No way.
Have you tried it?
You're lying.
Unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the rings.
I am
Who has appeared? Oh my god. I hate Dee Dee with a passion. I hate Dee Dee with a passion. That's that little thing's name. Who did it add? It added this. Wait, did I add this bunny already?
Not the one in the top right.
I had these two.
The very top right.
I already had these two.
Oh.
It added Music Man.
I told you he's hollow. Yeah. That's PTSD, bro.
This is a nightmare that you won't wake from.
Where are my earbuds? Eesh. Jesus. I'm about ready to turn Nightmare on off and just turn Golden Freddy to about 20 damn near. Okay. Let the brain aneurysm start.
Hey, down here. Hello. I wanted to ask you something. It's I have something to tell you. Hey, down here.
I didn't hear him or see him.
Not be spared. You will not be saved.
Am I good? Am I okay now? Am I okay? No, apparently not. Okay.
Hey, I want to tell you something.
Oh, I was doing so good. Oh, I was doing so good. Now I'm so that irritating. That's so irritating. Damn it. They're on 5 and they're bro. I seen one in the door, I seen Golden Freddy, and I was finna check the vent. One of them was finna hit me. No, 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 no. Hey, chill, G.
Today is old.
It
I'm finna
seems
quit.
that you have met a horrible demise, my friend. But you know, these things happen, and life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead. But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the falls. And I said to Orville, you know, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere, though I don't know where, only to find myself in the jaws of a beast. He, of course, looked at me, surprised, you know. Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend? To which I said, no, of course not, Orville. I said, no, 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 no. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, friend, what are you doing? He looked at me very concerned, really. I feel like you've gotten too much sun. Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade. Ooh, you ever mix it with iced tea? You do like a little half lemonade, half... Ooh, it's so... You should try it some... Well, you can't because you're dead, but... Anyway, so you may
Well,
be
you can't
asking
because you're
yourself,
dead.
how did I go from
Oh,
sitting
I
by the
hate this
falls and
character.
drinking lemonade to being wedged in the air duct? Not only with Orville, but with an entire assortment of fruity-colored friends. Well,
Fruity colored friends.
there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream, whatever it might mean. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
You done, OG? Okay. Yes. Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
You're lying.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Yar, who touched me bird?
Today is all about me.
Why is Funtime Foxy here? I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Why was Funtime just... What was this nigga doing here?
Don't get distracted.
I was just finna say, so far so good, and then that decides to happen. Oh my god. I was just finna say, so far so good. Nope. Apparently not. I just pressed R1. Bro. Oh my fucking god.
I want to tell you something.
Today is all about me.
Yar, you win some, you lose some.
Damn it!
Yar, you play with fire, and sometimes you get burned.
You win some, you lose some. Please shut the fuck up.
Excuse me.
Yar, who touched the burn?
Smile.
It seems that you have met a horrible demise, my friend. But, you know, these things happen, and life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead. But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were, where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap